Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. The believer, Sand Method. What's up, my brother? Good morning, everybody. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, everybody. Rango Marquez, JDM. We got the cheering crab on the board this morning. Here we go. Another day, another dollar. For most, it's another lost dollar. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Woo! Are we awake? Adorable dad. Yes, it is. JDM Zen Method. Good morning, everybody. Good to see us, Shelly Stringer. Woo! How are we doing, everybody? Halfway through the month of January already. You believe that? We are halfway through the month of January. That's crazy, my friends. Crazy. Good morning. Are we happy? Did we have a good week in the market? If we had a good week in the market, put yes, it is in the chat. If we had a bad week in the market, put no, it is. No, it is. Good job, Kenny. Good job, Bill Boyle. Adorable dad. Yes. Zen, Gilbert, Shelley. Good job, traders. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. You're in for a treat today, that's for sure. You are in for a treat. You've come across a good live. Hello, Flower Trucker. How are you? Candy! There she is. Where the hell have you been? Susanna Pena. What's up, big face? Hello, JJ, Malaya, Saints, hello. Jesus has chosen me as the saint of the day? Well, that's amazing. Thank you, Jesus. JJ, thank you. John Week, good morning. Jesus picked me as the saint of the day. The Charing Crab, Shelley and Jay Gilbert. Yes. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's hammer those crabs as we get started here. Hammer those things. Get rid of those dirty crabs. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Voss. I've been doing this for 21 years. It'll be 22 years come April. That is in a few weeks. Crazy, right? How time flies. All we ask that you do is share the live, repost the live, tap the live. That's crucial. We got to get over 250,000 taps today. That's our record. And donate if and when you can. That helps a lot. Thank you, Zen. The burritos, thank you. So I'm going to go over my two trades from yesterday. The first one was on PayPal, okay? I want someone to tell me why I took a long here on PayPal back up to the 20. Does anybody know why I took that long? Kevin Mahan, the beautiful dude. Yes, Mr. Mahan. Why did I take this long back up? We were bleeding out. Why did I go back that way? Who knows? Correct. We had triple bottom support on the 15-minute. Here we had triple bottom support. Uno, dos, tres. That was your triple bottom support. This is why you got to trade on multiple time frames. So when I trade, I have my 2, my 5, my 15, 1 hour, and daily all across the top of my screen. My execution time frame is the 5-minute. Before I make an execution, I look on my higher time frames to see what's happening. So traders, as this 5-minute on PayPal was coming to the downside, let's go in here. Okay. As this was coming down, I was looking for support. I was not looking to go short. Okay. Because of the market cycle. All roads lead back to the 20. All roads. Okay. So once I saw the triple bottom on the 15, I said, let's lock that up. I got in as soon as we started moving back up. We never go long when we're still moving down. Okay? We never go short while we're still moving up. Got it? So we hammered that pig right there, and we got a 70 center bang back up to the upside on this. We got it. That is how you trade. That is how a professional trades. We don't see this big red candle and say, I'm getting in short. Mr. Dave with the $1.99. Thank you, Candy, the Burrito Bohemian. Thank you so much for those donations. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. So that is the difference between you and me. Then we went over to MU. Oh, this was a doozy. Oh, yes, it is on MU. So on MU, this was an interesting little fellow. Let's pull this back. Let's go over here on the 5. Here we go on MU. This was one of those trades, okay? Why did I enter short here for a move back down? Why did I take that short on MU, everybody? That was almost a $3 move. That was almost a $3 move. Why did I take this short to the downside? Cycle out reversal. Cycle out reversal. My first clue on this was that topping tail. I said the party's over to the upside. We were also entering a neutral state here on MU. Once I got that color change, I hammered that thing right there. Bam! My entry was right there. Hammer that thing. I knew the pullback wasn't going anywhere because the state of our stock wouldn't allow us to go any further up. And we were too far from the motherland here. And then we just went to the downside. And those were 2 trades, my beauties. I took out $3.20 out of the market yesterday. $3.20 out of the market per share yesterday. Who wants to do that? Put me in the chat. Who wants to do that, my beauties? 2 trades is all it takes. 2 trades is all it takes. Okay? So this was a cycle out reversal play on MU. Over here on PayPal. Let's pull it back again. This was a triple bottom reversal play on PayPal. You know why I saw this and most people didn't? It's because I trade the same 6 to 10 stocks every single day. I am scanning the same 6 to 10 stocks every day. We're not jumping around scanners. We're not jumping around the news. The more you trade the news, the more you lose. All right, my traders? Leave the news out of it. Leave the news out of it. There is one thing that you must realize as a trader, and it's a lot of people hate this because they want to be smarter than what they actually are. They want to tell people they're the smartest person in the world. They're a trader. And they talk all this nonsense about news and fundamentals and bullshit. You are one person. You are a setup trader. That is it. Nothing more and nothing less. This is all you do. You are a setup trader. Before you met me, who knew that? Who knew that they were a setup trader before they met me? Thank you, JL Hammer, K. Braden, Marcus, Daniela, the Burritos. We got 7 more cheering crabs. Let's go. Let's go. You are a setup trader. That's it. So on MU here, let's say news came out. Anything you pick anything. Yabba dabba doo just won a $1 zillion contract for MU. Don't care. I get my cycle out reversal set up. I'm still shorting it. That's it. I trade the setups over and over and over. That is it. Okay? So what type of trader are you, everybody? What type of trader are you? You are setup traders. Nothing more, nothing less. Thank you, Zen. Thank you, K. Braden. Woo! So these boxes right here are different months that you trade in the market. We could say this was December, this was January, and this was February, okay? I'm going to bet in here right now. I'm going to bet in here right now. These are what your months look like. At the end of the month, when you look at your journal, you are going to see a lot more red than you are going to see green. Am I right? How many of you every month, you got a lot more red than a lot more green? Put me in the chat. S Squid, good. Yep. Gotcha, baby. Jay Gilbert, thank you. How many of you have more red than green? That looks like this every single month in the market. You got to own it, traders. You must own your results. You must own it and embrace it. There's a lot of you. Look at this. There's a lot of you. And there's a reason that this is happening. But before I tell you why this is happening, I want you to tell me why you think this is happening. Why are you red every month? At the end of every month, you have a couple green days, lucky days sprinkled in, but majority are red. Why do you think that's happening? Tell me, talk to me. Why do you think that's happening, my beauties? We got 5 more cheering crab on the board. Small wins, big losses. What else? Guessing, fear, patience, over trading, hitting the wrong button. No patience. Position size for you. All right, well, let's take that one, Brandon. Position size. Let's take that for Brandon. So Brandon loses because his position size is always wrong. You know why his position size is always wrong? Because he doesn't know his risk to reward before he enters every single trade that he takes. This is one of the fundamentals we teach in our VIP education community. Before any of my VIPers take a trade, before they hit that enter button to execute it, they know the risk to reward on their trade. Now, the risk to reward on your trade is going to be different, Brandon, on every trade you take. If you are taking the same risk on every trade, that tells me you have no idea what you're doing. That also tells me you have no idea about the market cycle. Because once you learn the market cycle, you're going to be trading on risk to reward before every trade you take. So for instance, Brandon, based on your risk, if you were going to take this trade, my Brandon, okay? If you were going to take this same trade that I took yesterday on the COR for a short back down to the downside, if your risk on this was $1 per share, you are risking $1 per share on this trade. Brandon, tell me, what are you going for your reward? I want Brandon to answer now. We want to help him. When this starts going to the downside, what are you looking to achieve? Thank you, Candy! Yes, it is, my Candy! $1. Very good. Now, when can you put your break even in, Damien? When have you earned the right on this trade to put your break even in so you don't lose the trade anymore? So the trade is free for you now. When will you put that break even in? Brandon, not only Dan, Brandon. 50%. Correct. Okay? So your position size, now hear me out, Brandon. Your position size on this trade is based off your maximum loss per trade. But you're only going to know this if you know your maximum loss per day. Okay? So what's your maximum loss per day, Brandon? What is your maximum loss per day, my brother? Talk to me. BC Income, thank you. 2%, 1% are not maximum loss per days. What is it, my Brandon? 20% is not a maximum loss per day. 2 to 1 is not a maximum loss per day. You guys don't even know how to set rules for yourself. Holy hell. What's going on here? Your maximum loss per day is $300. Okay. So if you were going to take this trade, what would be your maximum loss per trade on this? Okay? And based on that would be your position size. All right? And then that's how you trade, folks. You must know your maximum loss per day. If you don't know that, you can't know your maximum loss per trade. And if you don't know that, you don't know your position size. Everybody, thumbs up to Brandon in the chat. Let's go. W's in the chat for Brandon. We solved one problem. Who's next? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What's next? You're welcome, Brandon. You're welcome. What else do you struggle with in the market, my traders? Put it in the chat. Most are going to be entry. Okay? So the most problems that most traders have is, Voss, I don't know where to enter in the trade. You have no clue where to enter in a trade. So you could go and back test all you want. You back test all these candles that have been formed already. And then when you hear this bell go off, it's like everything falls out. Your brain just goes to mush. Oh my God, what am I doing? This is going up. This is going down. Oh my God, Voss, it moves so fast. I don't know what I'm doing. That's because you don't know what you're doing. You don't have a clue of what you're doing. All right? So let me ask you all this question. Yesterday morning, you could go check the YouTube recording. We were in a bearish neutral state. Okay? We opened in this position right here. Was I looking to go long on MU? Would you be looking to go long on MU to the upside here? You are in a bearish neutral state. You are in position 2 to the upside. Are you looking to go long there? No. You don't care what this is doing to the upside. Okay? Because your state and position tell you, don't do it. Don't do it, because by the time you get in, it's going to be up here, and by the time you get out, you're going to be down here. That's the problem. Most traders have no idea where to get in because they don't know their state, they don't know their position of their stock. I was waiting up here, waiting for it to take a short on this, waiting to take this short. Do you understand this? As this moves up, this doesn't mean I'm going long. It means now we are looking for resistance to go short. All right? Now, if I pull this up on the market cycle for you, where did I short this to the downside? What number did I short my trade on MU to the downside? Who knows? Where did I take that trade? I didn't take it on 3. Nope. Correct, Chico. I took it on 2. I shorted it on 2, knowing I had to live through the consolidation, because once we got to 3, it was lights out to the downside on the market cycle. I shorted it at number 2. I was willing to live through the consolidation to get the move on number 3. What do I mean by that? Well, let's take a look at it. My entry on this was number 2. I entered short right there. I lived through the consolidation to get the winner on cycle 3. You see the difference? Why was I willing to live through that consolidation? Who knows why? Let me make this so you all can see it. I'm sorry. I shorted here. I was willing to live through the consolidation to get the move to the downside. Why was I willing to do that? Because of my position. I was in position 3. We were not going anymore back this way until we came back to the 8. Until we came back to the 8. Now, traders, once you come back to this beautiful 8 right here, look at this move it made. Look how far your 8 is from your 20. What's going to happen here? What's going to happen? Your 8's coming back to your 20. That 8 has to come back to that 20. It has to at all times. You are too far away from each other. It at all times will come back together again. Price action will always come back to the heartbeat of the market. Okay? Always, 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 always. And then as you can see on MU, it was lights out. You're not looking to go long here, traders. A novice trader is looking to go long here. Why? Why is a novice looking to make the long there? Because they don't know the state and position of their stock. They don't know what number in the market cycle that they're in. They're just guessing. They are guessing all based on one thing. The novice trader is going long here based off of one thing, traders. What do you think that is? What do you think they're basing their trade off of? They see green. They see a big green candle to the upside, and they think bullish. I see a big candle to the upside. I think bearish. The party's over. The party's over. So if you are constantly trading these big bars, you're losing. How many of you enter a trade based on how big and what color the candle is? Put me in the chat. How many of you enter on how big the color is? The Brito says me. That's why you're losing, Brito. That's why you're losing. Look. Look at MU here. This was all once green to the upside. That was all green at one point. You know how many people were going to the moon and got their face ripped off? Because here's what happened. Bam! Bam! Because they didn't know their state position or market cycle. They saw this green open to the upside. They were in for the long. They thought they were going to the moon. And then this happened. Ready? Boom! What happened here? What happened here? This is what, the 13th? Woo, 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 woo. Remember when this song came out? Remember when this song came out? Okay. What happened here on the 13th? Someone tell me why you had that huge rejection. Does anybody know? It is staring at you right in the face. It is like, whoa, I'm right here. Whoa, I'm right here. Whoa, I'm right here. What happened? Most of you don't have a clue, do you? Most of you look at this chart, you have no idea why that rejected. My VIPers know. Our VIP traders know. $350 happened to you. That is a major, major psychological resistance point. $350. Whole round number. 350, and the party was over. Why are you going long into that? Why would you go long into that? Can anyone tell me why they would go long into that? Because you don't know what you're doing. All you saw was this. Green. I'm in long. Voss, I'm in. We're going to the moon. Whammo! Boom! Miss Market bitch slapped you. How'd that feel? Because most of you tried to do that, I bet. Okay? So we know before the market opens, we need to know our state. It is the most vital thing you will ever learn in your trading journal. You can play all with your trend lines and whatever it is you play with in the morning. If you don't know this, you ain't doing nada. You are going to be red every month. State and position. Let's take a look. Let's go to Tesla. All the amateurs love Tesla. They want to get you some on Tesla. Yeah, there it is again. There it is again, right here. There's our whip zone. Yes, it is. Do we enter inside the whip zone? Yes or no? Do we enter inside that whip zone in the morning? No. No. Do we enter long up here for a move to the upside? Yes or no? The novice is entering long there. They see green bar, they're going long. No. Why not? Because you are in that bearish neutral state again. You are in the bearish neutral state. You are looking that way. As this comes to the upside, you're saying, no. Put on the brakes. Hammer that thing to the downside. You are in a bearish neutral state. The state of your stock is the most powerful thing you will know. State. Okay? Not candle green. You are up here waiting to short the market. Traders, if you have a long bias and the only thing you do is go long, you will never be consistent. Never. That's like playing baseball with half a bat in your hand. You were trying to hit a 90-mile-per-hour fastball, and you chop the bat in half. You will not be consistent every month. Never. This was one of the biggest mistakes I made. I was only long biased because I only knew how to go long. I didn't know what shorting was. I didn't know. There is another whole half of the market you're missing. This is the market cycle. You have to trade both sides of the market, up and down. It's a cyclical market. You have to. You have no choice or you're never going to win. You're always going to be behind the 8-ball. Okay? You have to know how to short. You have to know how to go long. All my VIP traders that are in here, all of you, did you used to trade both sides of the market before you came into our education community? Or was it just long? I never asked you guys that, I don't think. Actually, now that I think about it. You never traded both sides of the market. Isn't that amazing? Everyone is long biased. I was too. I didn't know there was a thing as shorting the market. I was like, what the hell is that? I didn't know that 21 years ago. But now I short better than I go long. It's like unbelievable. And it's easy. Okay, traders? So that's why on Tesla, we are not going long to the, I don't care what these candles doing. I am looking for my short. Now, here's another thing. Remember, we are setup traders. Nothing more, nothing less. Stop worrying about the bullshit. I need you all to stop worrying about earnings. What are the earnings today? What are the earnings? Oh my God, Tesla's making this micro-managed chip, and you're going to be able to blink your eyes and then close your eyes, and the car will stop and go. Go, stop, go, stop. Look at Tesla's new car. I can blink. Look, ooh. I don't give a shit. What does the chart tell you? What does the market cycle tell you? What position, what state are you in? That's all I care about. Let me ask you something. How many of you tried to trade something when good earnings came out on a stock and you thought you were going to the moon, and then wham! Wham! Kevin Scott, link is in the bio. Help Kevin Scott out, my VIPers. That's what happened. Look at all of these me's. The news, the news, the news. The more you trade the news, the more you lose. It's period. End of story. Okay? You are a setup trader. The only thing I want you to know about the news at what time it's coming out so you're not in a trade for that 5 to 10 minutes while it does this circle jerk. It's going to do its jerk. Boop, 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 boop. And then it goes back in line. Okay? That's what the market does. Boop, 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 after the news, and then it falls in line. And back into the market cycle it goes. Very important, traders. Vital. Vital. NVIDIA. Yesterday, here we go. Levels are in place from yesterday. I didn't touch a thing. There it is again. Bearish neutral state. What are you not doing? I must have said this 100 times yesterday. What are you not doing on NVIDIA? We're not going long. You are in a bearish state. Whammo! There's another one for you. Okay? And these were the levels we put in. Major support down here. Look at those levels. All right? That is now a double bottom coming into Tuesday. Double deuce. It's right here, traders. Bearish neutral state. NVIDIA, that way. Everyone now is like, holy shit. Look at this guy. Let's do another for you. Oh, here's a good one. Oh, this is a doozy right here. I don't even want to know what it did the rest of the day. Okay, what do we always talk about? We are narrow. We open in position 3 to the upside. What do I always tell you? When you are narrow, position 3, you have one leg. There it is, one leg. You are looking to go down that way. You're not chasing this one leg to the upside. Okay? Now, this is good learning experience right here. NVIDIA has two options here. On the rest, I don't know how the rest of this day went. I stopped it right there. You have two options here on NVIDIA. Do you know what those two options are for NVIDIA? Based on your position and your state, what two options does NVIDIA have? Thank you, Zen, for the popular and the greetings. Evert, who is that? Evert, thank you. The believer, thank you. Finish off these roses, my beauties. Finish off these roses. Let's go. You have two options. You ready? Time or price action. What does that mean? Time. That means you got to wait for your 200, the granddaddy, to catch up. If this is the one that happens, you're going to nap. You're going to go sideways. If price action is the one that happens, you are going to get violence to the downside. We know we're not going long, okay? We know we're not going long anymore because we are wide. We can't go long. That 20 and 200 have to come back together again. Only two reasons will that happen. Time, we wait for the 200, or price action, that 20 comes ripping back down. Which one do you want? Thank you, Sex It to Fixer, JL Haba. We want number 2. We want price action. We want the violence. That's what we trade, violence. Okay? What did it do? Let's pull it back. We had to wait for the 200 to catch up. Okay? Whoop. Died on the vine. You got nothing there. Nothing. All you got there is false breakouts. Okay? We had to wait for the 200. Number one happened. Time. We hate time. Okay? Then he catches up. Nothing happened the rest of the time. We waited for that 200 to catch up, and it died on the vine. Okay? We do not want time. We want violence. This is violence to the downside. We start to get neutral here. Too far away from the heartbeat. Violence. That's what we want. Violence, 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 violence. That's what you're looking to trade. So based on your 6 to 9 stocks that you trade, or whatever instrument you trade, 6 to 10, you are looking for what? Violence. You want to know correct state, correct position, and give me that violence, baby. And let's go get some mucha. We want mucha. Right? That's what we want. We don't want slowness. We want violence. On MU yesterday, most traders, they shy away from violence. You know what that means? I'm going to trade around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, when everything slows down. I can't, Voss, put up with the fast-moving candles. I need it to slow down. You know what's going to happen when you do that? You're going to get chopped up by 1,000 cuts. Enter a trade. Loser. Enter, lost, enter, lost, enter, lost, enter, lost, enter, lost. You're losing by 1,000 cuts. You want violence? We are going to teach you in our VIP how to trade this box. That's where the violence is. That's where you make your money. You hear me? That is where you're going. This is where we're going to make you a great trader inside this box. Does everyone see this violence? You are either going to catch this move to the upside, or you're going to catch this move to the downside. We will train you on that. This is what you are trading. We do not give a rat's ass about the rest of this nonsense. We don't care about this right here. Get rid of it. This is what we're going to make you master. Did you become a trader to sit in front of that goddamn screen all day? No. You did it because you want time freedom. And we're going to give it to you. So, AMD. This is what you're going to trade on AMD. Right here. Inside this box, every day between 9:30 and 11 is going to be your expertise. Do you know why we are doing this? Why? Why are we trading this box? Why are we becoming experts between 9:30 and 11? Rev with the manifesting. Rev with the let 'em cook. Chris, Daniela, Yulina, Zen, Haba. That is where the big boys and girls play. This is where the big boys play, right here, right in here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay? In the beginning, it's going to be rough for you. It moves very fast here. But the more you trade in your simulator with us, the live market, it's going to slow down. How many VIPers we have here? If you are a VIPer in watching now, flood the chat with me's. Hurry up. Flood the chat with me's. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go. Flood that chat. Look at all these VIPers. Holy moly. When you first started trading this, before I taught you it fully, did the candles move really fast for you? Yes or no? In the beginning, was it like, oh my Lord, my hair's all over the place? Okay, now, it's amazing how YT is so behind. Now, has it slowed down dramatically for you? Now has it slowed down dramatically where you can't even trade in the afternoon? It's too damn slow. Baby stales. See? Okay? We are going to make you a great trader between 9:30 and 11 o'clock. You will be done. Fanoit. Moving on with your life. Okay? AMD. Yesterday. Here you go at AMD. The 16th. What do we got? We're in the whip zone. Look at that thing. AMD in the whip zone. Didn't do a damn thing yesterday. Look at this thing. Whoop. You either had to get it here or you didn't get it at all. Look at that. So would I trade this in the whip zone? Nope. That's why I traded MU and PayPal. There was nothing here for me. This is my number one. AMD is my number one where I win. If you want to get into the VIP, if you want to trade the right way and learn the right way, and you are hungry, you want this bad, more bad than you've ever wanted anything in your life, and you are an extremely hard worker, I want you in my family. TheVossTrading.com. Link is in my TikTok or YouTube profile. That's where you're going to go to get into the VIP. I'm only allowing you in if you are ready to work. If you are tired of losing every month in the market, if you want to see more green than red, but if you're not ready to work, traders, I can't let you in. Okay? I can't let you in. Won't work out. Okay? So that was AMD. Now, let's look at AMD. We're going to close our eyes and pick a random day. Here comes one. Boom, the 9th. Here we go. Here it is again. Random day. What's the problem here? Houston, we are in a bearish neutral state. Are we going long? No. Whammo! There's another one for you. On a random day, there's another one. And we are going to teach you all of these setups. You have to know the state of your stock. You have to know the position of your stock. You can't move forward until that is accomplished. You can't. It's impossible. Right? Oh, it's insane. When we teach you the high probability setups, you're going to see how many times they occur every day. And you're going to say, Jesus Christ. Do you remember that bald guy I found on TikTok about 3 years ago? That guy changed my life. You remember that crazy guy? But I ain't going nowhere. Okay? This is a tricky one. We are narrow. There's our whip zone. We are narrow at the open. Ding, ding, ding. This was one screen, traders. This was one screen. Why are you not going there? Why are we not entering there? It's the same thing again. It's the same goddamn thing again. Why aren't we going long there? Chris, you'll learn that in the VIP. We will recommend you different simulators. We don't trade into those whole numbers. There it is. You got to get over, retest, then you take the long. Whammo! Look at that, JDM. JDM, look. You see to the left? Remember we talked about this when we did our one-on-one many moons ago? Remember that? JDM, you remember that? There it is again, JDM. How do you get into the VIP? The link is in my bio, my TikTok or YouTube bios, or just type into your browser, TheVossTrading.com. That's how you get in. Traders, you all can do this. Do you all know that? You all can do this. There's not one of you in here I can't train. Not one. But, there's a big but here, okay? First of all, we got to enter the world of Galaxy. Let's go. Hammer those galaxies. This is what I need you to bring to the table. I'm going to give you 100%. I need you to bring 110%. One, everything you think you know about trading, you're going to throw it in the garbage. Number two, discipline. If you are not disciplined, prepare me to make you disciplined. Number three, no whining. I have two young children, two beautiful daughters. They whine enough. I do not allow any adults to whine in my platform. Do you understand me, everybody? Everything you know about trading, throw it out the window. Discipline, or I'm going to discipline you, make you disciplined, and there's no whining. Tovar says, I just joined the VIP Thursday night and been watching the education, and let me tell you, he explains things so simply. I am left with my mouth open. Right out of the gate, man. The first video. Get in the VIP. Thank you, Tovar. W's in the chat for Tovar. Yes, thank you. Welcome to the VIP. Folks, we are going to dramatically change your trading. But you got to bring those three things to the table. You got to do those three things for me. Okay? Everybody can trade the market. Everybody! We keep the VIP cheap so we can go out and help the people that don't think they can do it. Can I charge $1,000 a month for this? Yes! And I'll have a hell of a lot less people to worry about. But we keep it at $49.99, $50 a month, so the average person can learn how to trade. You can do it. I'm telling you, you can do this. But you got to be willing to take the beating along the way. Miss Market is going to beat you down, and then you got to get back up. She's going to beat you down, and then you got to get back up. And our community will help you and lift you and help you and lift you. But in the end, traders, listen, trading is you versus you. This is what trading is. Most people can't conquer themselves. That's why they quit. Trading is going to show you things about yourself you don't want to see. It's going to show you how undisciplined you are. It's going to show you how impatient you are. It's going to show you how you can't control yourself. It is you versus you. Before you become a trader, look in the mirror. I want you to go up to where your mirror is. I want you to look inside that mirror, look at you, and say, am I ready for this? Trading is a lonely game. I'm going to give you the blueprint. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. In the end, you versus you. I will give you what works. You got to execute it. Do we got it, everybody? Okay? And you got to bring it every single day. Not when you feel like it. Every single day. And most people can't do that. Okay? Most people can't do that. Most people can't brush their teeth every day. And I'm not joking. This is our market cycle. How many of you every day you get into a trade and it immediately goes against you? And you're like, damn it did it again. You get into a trade, it goes against you. You get into a trade, it goes against you. And now you think everyone is against you. If that's you, put me in the chat, thumbs up, whatever you want to put. If that is you, put that in the chat. That's because you're trying to go long here, here, and here. That is because you are trying to go long in those three spots. What's wrong with that? Sounds like me every day. Whoa, here, when you join the VIP, we are going to fix that for you. What's wrong with that? You're entering on the wrong part of the market cycle. You can't go long here. The move's over. You can't go long here. That's where I'm shorting. You can't go long here. That's your breaker structure. Okay? You cannot go long in position 2 in the market cycle. It won't work. You are going to learn all about this market cycle once you join. And you're going to be, like he said, his mouth was wide open. Okay? Folks, this isn't rocket science. It's the hardest thing you're going to do, not because you have to learn how to trade the market. It's the hardest thing that you're going to have to do because you can't control yourself. Most people don't like to see that. And here's the one thing, and this is important. We got to go over this. I got to go over it. Not popular, but I got to do it. All right. How many of you right now take more than 3 trades per day? I'm going to say 3, not 5. How many of you take more than 3 trades per day? Just put me in the chat. Devin says me. Thank you, Devin, for being honest. Ape, thank you. Mike A, thank you, my friend. Look at all these people. Look at all of these people. Rev, Meerkat, thank you, Rev. We got 2 more galaxies. We got to hammer those things. Let's go. Let's go. We are at 135,000 likes. We got to pump it. Let's go. Drive those engines. Let's go. Tap that screen. 2 more galaxies. Who's got them? All right, 3 plus. Now, my question to everyone who said yes. Okay? We're going to do a few days here. Do you see more than 3 trades inside that box? Thank you, Ape. Thank you, Rev. No. You only have 1 to 3 chances to make a trade inside that box. So any trade you take beyond 3, really beyond 5, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. The more you trade, the more you lose. That is the number one thing you are going to learn as a trader. Do you see 5 trades you can take for your risk to reward inside that box? Nope, not going to happen. The more you trade, the more you lose. Do you see 5 trades you can take inside that box? No. Now here comes piece number 2. Are you ready? Are you ready, my traders? Are you ready? The minimum time you should be in the trade, minimum is 3 minutes. The minimum I'm in a trade, on average, is about 12 minutes. The other day, I was in a trade for 30 minutes. How many of you are in trades for 3 minutes or longer? Put me in the chat. Put me in the chat. If you can stay in a trade for 3 minutes or longer, no, because most people are getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out. And now you're this great scalper who loses every month. You have given yourself the scalper name. The worst thing you can do is let your subconscious know that you are a scalper. Throw it in the garbage. No. You know why you became a scalper? Because every time you got into a trade, it immediately went against you. You got into a trade, it immediately went against you over and over and over. So you said, when I get into a trade now, soon as I see a little green, I'm out. I get into a trade, I'm out. I'm in a trade, I'm out. Who's that? Who's that? Trading that way, would it have allowed you to get this entry, exit, almost $3 per share. I was in that trade 5, 10, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. If you took this trade, you would have lost. You would have been out. You would have lost. Because you don't know what you're doing. You got to know what you're doing. This is 21 years of experience sitting in that sucker. But Voss, what if it went back this way? It can't. It can't go that way. Look at the position we're in. Mr. Dave! Yes, it is. Come get you some, baby. Come get you some. We got one more galaxy on the board. We're at 148,000 taps. 1 to 3 trades per day. Rev! Look at Rev. We're hard on him, baby. When Mr. Dave became a member of the VIP, we were hard on him. We were real hard. I was hammering him. And he even did a one-on-one. Mr. Dave and Rev, we are hammering Rev. He posts a trade wrong, we delete that son bitch. And now he knows how to post trades correctly. We are going to make you work. We are going to make you pay attention to detail. Because if you can't pay attention to detail, you're not going to be a good trader. Impossible. You're going to miss everything. 1 to 3 trades a day. That's all you take as a trader. You can't take any more. Don't listen to anything anyone tells you. Most of them trade more than 3. They're trading in Weeble. Mr. Dave, best decision I ever made. Do you hear me? 1 to 3 trades a day. Everybody right now, put in the chat. 1, 2, 3, hut. 1, 2, 3, hut. 1, 2, 3, hut. That's a clue of what you're going to learn in the VIP as well. Okay? 1 to 3. Because right now, what's happening is you are doing a lot of this. These are your green trades. And inside those, these are your red trades. Too many trades. The more you trade, the more you lose. I'm going to tell you that now. We are going to cut this in half. And we want this out of you. This is what we want out of you. That is a day of trading. This is a day of trading. This is a day of trading. This is a day of trading. There's multiple ways to get there. 2 losers, 1 winner. Green for today. 2 winners, 1 losers. Green for today. 1 winner, green. 2 winners, green. 3 winners. But what is the common theme in all of these circles? The winners are bigger than the losers. Risk management. We didn't even go over that today. We're going to go over that tomorrow. Risk management. Most of you don't have any. Okay? What does this mean, traders? What does that mean? Put it in the chat, VIP. I need you all to digest this now. A lot of new VIP members. I need you to digest this right now. You got to set it. You got to set it straight realistically here. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you, David Smith. You finally got a live streamer who sets it straight. You finally got some real education here. And they all copy me now, by the way. I've been doing this a long time. I was one of the first on TikTok. You will only be a good winner. I need you all to understand this. You will only be a good winner That's it. You must be a great loser, or this isn't for you. You're only going to be good at winning in the market. You'll never be great at it. Me, you, nobody. But I am great at losing. And I'm going to make you great at losing. Okay? And here's one more thing to remember, my beautiful traders. And I need you all to look me in these eyes. If you have a losing day in the market, and you go upstairs or downstairs and treat your family like crap because you had a losing day in the market, shame on you. Get a control of yourself. Shame on you. You need to walk upstairs when you lose in the market just like you walk upstairs when you win in the market. You are going to treat your family the same way when you win or you lose. Period. End of discussion. Does everybody understand me? You have a bad day in the market, you go upstairs and you treat them like you just won $1 million. You win $1 million, you go upstairs like you won $1. Do we got it? You show them you can control yourself. You show them you can do it. But every day, if they see you like this, don't talk to me right now. Don't talk to me. They know you lost in the market. Or, hi guys, how you doing? You want to go to the park today? They must know you won in the market. If they could tell based on the way you react, if you won or lost in the market, you can't control you. You lost. You already lost. Who in here, when they had losing Jays, were really mean to people after they lost? Put your hands up. Who's done it more than 50 times? Put your hands up. Who stopped doing it? Put your hands up and learned. Poker face. No one knows if you won or you lost. Let your family ask you, how'd you do in the market today? Not how you treat them to determine that. They need to ask you, did you have a good day in the market today, honey? Not based on what your mood is. And that's when you know you have controlled you. Remember, traders, you will be great at losing. You will be good at winning. It will never work the other way. Never. The only thing we control in the market is our risk. That is the only thing we control, my traders. Once we get into a trade, we no longer have control over what's going to happen. It's over. All we can do is know when we're getting out based on our rules. And without rules in the market, we lose. I'm going to repeat that one more time. When you get into a trade, you have no control over the outcome of that trade. Zero. The only thing you control is when you're getting out. And we're going to make sure you know where to enter properly, so you have a high probability of winning, and you are great at losing. That is the main thing we need to focus on first, because right now you have a bucket and it's leaking water. And we got to clog that leak. Andrew the Believer, Zen, JDM, Adorable Dad, Shelley, John McGarvey. Now I have to go buy my wife a new car. We have an appointment. Zen, the Burritos, Candy, Striker, Bohemian, Burrito, Letitia, Marcus, Jay Gilbert, Official KK. You know why? Because she's put up with all my shit. Mr. Dave, Dirt Digger, Angela, Corey, Robin, Rev, Manny, Molly. Let's go. And she just got home. My little queen. Who else we got? Oh, my, we got a lot of people in here. Andrew. Bill Boyle. Chris. Michelle. Dirt Digger. Kay Braden, Official KK. Candy. Sue Felicia. Davion. Daniela Yelena. Thank you, everyone, for Touched by Toya. Love you, baby. Thank you, everyone, for all those donations. I love you guys. I want to see you win. Let's do it together, man. Let's go. Get fired up. I don't want to be more fired up for you than you're fired up for you. I'm already fired up for me. How many fired up can I get for everybody here? You know what I'm saying? I want everyone to go upstairs and give a kiss to your significant other because they're putting up with you. We're hard to put up with as traders. We're very moody, but we got to control that moody. Okay? We can be some moody bastards. Enjoy the football games out there, everyone. Have an amazing day. Give somebody a hug. Pay it forward. Be nice to people out there, would you? Be nice. Jesus. We're all human, man. Zen Shelley Stringer. And we'll see you in the VIP. Love you all.